What's up, gamers? Welcome back to some more regularly scheduled Dead by Daylight content, where today I wanted to show a bit of a beginner build for the Deathslinger, because this is a killer that I really enjoy, and whenever I have people watching my videos or even in my streams, sometimes I'll get people saying that I inspired them directly to have them play Deathslinger, but I can understand that this killer plays a lot differently than a lot of other ones in the game, and because of that, his relative skill floor is something that might have some people intimidated, and especially if you're not sure about getting a Deathslinger, you don't know what's available to him, you might not know what kind of builds you can actually put together with this killer. So the idea that I had actually started off with this add-on that we have here called the tin oil can, where it decreases the miss cooldown that we have by 0.5 seconds. So after firing a shot, there's a little bit of a delay for the spear to come back to the gun before you can reload. Tin oil can reduces that miss cooldown by 0.5 seconds so you can miss more regularly. And then we have the modified ammo belt, which decreases the reload time by 0.25 seconds. Now, obviously, the better variation of this is going to be the Warden's Keys, which decreases by 0.35 seconds. But in case you don't have like a whole bunch of Warden's Keys sitting around, you'll definitely have plenty of modified ammo belts, and that is still like decent enough for you to start off with. For perks, we're also going to be running some stuff that is available specifically to the Deathslinger and to every killer in the game. Starting out with Gearhead, whenever a survivor loses a health state by any means, this includes breaking the chain, Gearhead activates for 30 seconds. While the Gearhead is active, every time a survivor performs a good skill check while repairing, their aura is revealed to me for 8 seconds. And this also does reset, so if I damage one survivor and then I damage another survivor before the 30-second timer is up, it restarts the 30-second timer and you get Gearhead refreshed again. Sobby Butcher, whenever we basic attack a survivor, they suffer from hemorrhage and mangled for 90 seconds, so they have healing reduction. This is a perk that is available to any killer, and the Deathslinger can use it because the swing after hitting somebody with the chain is considered a basic attack. We're also running Whispers, so we sporadically hear the enemy's whisper when standing within 32 meters of a survivor. This perk activates in a way that we can use it to triangulate positions, and it also goes around any sort of aura hiding perk or any killer instinct hiding perk or whatever might happen here. This perk helps you find survivors, at least in a general area, and then you can deduce where they're sitting from there. And then finally, another Deathslinger perk that is actually really good is Deadman's Switch. When we hook a survivor, the perk activates, and the first survivor that stops repairing a generator causes the entity to block that one generator for 50 seconds, and the affected generator is then highlighted in white. And it can't reactivate while it is blocking a generator, but you still get a lot of time on the map. It's a little bit of passive slowdown. And yeah, so for this video, for this commentary, I'm going to try and walk through my line of thinking and things you should be looking out for when you're playing the Deathslinger, and hopefully be like a good beginner intro, beginner guide sort of commentary to this killer, because I really enjoy him and I think more people should try to get into playing him. And yeah, here we go. Alright, so we just loaded in, but it'll be no surprise. Again, Mount Ormond Resort is a map that we get ourselves on quite frequently. I think I see... no, that was just the netting on top there. But as a beginner killer as well, one of the things you want to do is try and go for some of the distant generators. Look around for any crows or anything. We see the Whispers is on. So you know that somebody's over here. Not entirely certain where, though. There you are. I found you eventually. Hiding in a weird-ass corner. She has quick and quiet. And now, one of the shots you can do is through that doorway there. But I'm not going to risk it right now. She doesn't drop the shack pellet either. So I'm going to aim down sights here. And she's looking behind herself, but she's close enough for us to just be able to aim down the center. Gearhead also giving us value by showing us those people over there. Where are you? We'll pick you up. That generator does get completed, but this is also just going to be the result of, you know, the early game is always going to have that kind of scenario where you're going to run into people that will get a generator done, especially if you don't have, like, immediate slowdown or anything like that. Gearhead also giving us information still on this person walking out here. So you can actually line up the shot there. The way that I line that up, by the way, is if someone was kind of like running diagonally across your screen, you kind of have like a set of crosshairs. You can actually shoot through that window. You can line up the crosshairs to make it so that the back of the crosshair, I'll show you when I aim down sights here in a second. Oh, hey there. How's it going? I probably won't aim down sights, actually, if this person's here. But when you aim down sights, You see I have like these little prongs on either side. If I line up the prong on the left to Nia's butt there, basically, as she is running diagonally across my screen, then what that does is it makes it so that the shot will lead itself, because this is a projectile weapon. It's not a hit scan, so you're not going to hit anything right away. I see you there. I saw her go into that locker, actually. That's really funny. It's going to be this one. Yeah, I saw her through the window. That's really funny. But mostly just like rotating around. The reason why I knew that Meg would come back here was because usually when survivors, one of the things that they do quite often, whenever they are, you find them in one location for a generator. I'm going to go for this person over here. And you unhook them and heal them again. There's a pretty high chance, I'd say like 70% chance, that that same survivor goes back to the same location. Now for this chase here, oh wait, he went around this side. I see. I'm gonna aim through this, hit him there. One of the key things of playing Deathslinger, actually, I should say, is understanding survivor movement and also like looking at the model. See how he's kind of turned back looking at us? So it means that I generally don't want to try and take any long-range shots or anything like that, but you can. Oh, I'm not gonna hit this, am I? Damn, unlucky. If this wall was open, I would have had that. But generally speaking, like at range, I don't like taking long-range shots against a lot of survivors, and it's mostly because they're damned impossible to get. You can shoot over top of this though, and this pallet's unsafe, so you can knock them down like that pretty easily. But yeah, don't be afraid to shoot over top of things, right? Like try to go over top, try to get your damage states where you can initially, because it is highly beneficial. Now we gotta remember as well, the Meg is on Death Hook. So this does give us an advantage. We see someone on Gearhead here. Let's see if she goes. 2 people, actually. So it's going to be the Nia and the Meg, I'm fairly certain. Nice. Demon switch. Working out well for us there. She drops the pallet, but doesn't make the distance because she goes around to the left thanks to Gearhead. Now what this means... Oh, wait. Oh, she went around the left and then around the back. Hello there. I knew that Meg was had to still be around here, but girl... Alright, you gotta leave. We aim down sights, and see in this case, like, because she's looking behind us, one of the things that we're allowed to do is just, like, tap our aim button. You don't always have to go for shots. Like, it's perfectly okay to just run people down. But yeah, if you tap your aim there as well, people are likely to try and avoid you, entirely because they don't want to get hit by the harpoon and they want to dodge it as soon as they get the information that's available. But realistically, like, the best way to dodge Deathslinger shots is not to look behind yourself and work more off of the sound cue, especially if you know that he's a far ways away. Because if he's close range, you might not dodge quite as easily, and by strafing side to side, I know that survivors have... Oh, nice double back. Survivors, you see that reload, or the, like... reappliance time there, right? Oh, can I hit this? No, never mind. It's a lot larger than I thought it was. I shouldn't reload here, by the way. This is a bad reload, because she still has this pallet to jump over if she wants, which she'll sit on. Try to blind me. Now I can look for you. Listening for footsteps there. I think she ran back into the tile, actually. No, she ran for this. That was a bad shot, too. That's okay. I actually kind of do wish that tin oil camo becomes slightly base kit. Because of... Oh, she hits that too. I missed. I tried. I tried going for the blind shot there. Usually survivors, whenever they blind you. This person definitely has windows, by the way. It's pathing to every single pallet on the map. Anyway. You can hit around the backside of that. Knock that down too. It's pretty good so far, I'd say. Nia has a flashlight too. Oh, we see that person on that. And the good news about the way the game is right now is that... Oh, I saw you duck behind the rock here to the left. I'm gonna jump over here so that he has less opportunity with which to go forward there. Take the long shot, line it up. We know where the other person is too because that generator got blocked by Demon Switch, so he's obviously going for the unhook now. Okay, they're both going off to heal. They have Sloppy Butcher applied, so now that means that I have space to pick this guy up and put you on a hook as well. And we just keep applying this pressure and keep applying pressure as time goes on. We'll put you on the same hook over here too, because this way I'm walking towards where the Nia and the Cheryl are, and so I use the distance that I am taking on my hook there, and also making sure that I gain it towards the... Oh, I see both of them here, actually. I see you there, and I saw Nia over on that corner there. He's upstairs? Oh, she is upstairs. Okay, hold on, check this out. You can actually shoot through the railings on, on this map. Hold on. Let me get this real quick. That's really unfortunate. I had a good showcase, but I flicked a little bit too hard to the left. Hey, Nia, how's it going? Ah, yeah. See, in that case, like, it's fine. Like, it's a good dodge, but now she doesn't really make it anywhere. Not even this... Whoa, this window makes it? Never mind. She does make it somewhere. I'm speaking with absolute confidence about shit that I don't know anything about. And the question is where she goes from here. She's just going to the corner of the map, and that's fine. That's understandable. A person who dodges a lot as well, it'll be easier to run them down, because when they're strafing, they're not making any, like, straight distance on you. They're always going to be, like, strafing into things and making things super awkward for themselves. Dead Man Switch is active now, by the way. So it's just active until the next generator's progress is stopped. Which is also why, like, some players tend to like to run it with the likes of Scourge Hook Pain Res. I see the Cheryl going for the heal there, and Vittoria was just around the corner here somewhere. We saw him for a second. Let's break this pallet, though. Get this filler out of the way. And then we can go get... Ah, there he is. A little sprint burst action. Can I hit him through a window here? No. He knows that he doesn't have a pallet. A bit of a hopeful shot, really. Do I want to go for Shack? I kind of do. I kind of want to get a fun shot in here. Ah, damn. Too slow. It's me not predicting a survivor movement and trying to rely on my reflexes, which are horrendously slow, by the way. I think I'm okay with chasing around here, though, because this generator is one that has been regressing for a long time. Likely holding this corner because you go for the window. No, he does not. Now he does. We can hit back here. Take a smack there. And then keep working our way. He went around the backside here. Why are you on that corner? What? So strange to me. Vaults it. Yeah, I'm just going to do this again. Windows are an extremely easy thing for Deathslinger to follow up on. Because when you shoot through a window, you're locked into an animation, so that allows me to get the free shot on him. There's a couple of, like, weird hitbox things that goes on with windows. You want to shoot more at the center of the frame of the window whenever a survivor vaults it, rather than actually shooting at where the survivor is ahead of the window, if that makes sense. So, if they're in front of a window, like, let's... Actually, can I... somebody here? I can. Oh, this is a fun shot, too, I can get. Potentially. Yeah. Need to... Oh, wait. She's just... Oh, I thought she would keep going around the outside of the... the crouch was not at all what I expected from her. What I'm trying to get at there. Girl, I can hit you there. Watch this. Yeah. If I can. Oh, my... shots are rusty. Holy smokes, I have, like, not gotten a lot of these shots through, as I've wanted. I'm not following her at all. She's still around here somewhere, I think. Damn. Yeah, me not being able to get these shots through some of these obstacles has really paid detriment to me. And they're gonna get out, unfortunately, because of the exit gate over here that Nia's undoubtedly on. It sucks that I miss all those shots so terribly, though. Through the, I should hit this, actually. Oh, she doesn't dodge into it, though. I was expecting her to, like, dodge out further. But unlucky. Unlucky rub-a-ducky. That's going to be a good little 9-hook game, though. On a map that you can do well on, but with me missing a couple of those shots through obstacles, it's just not quite as ideal. But you can even see how it helps me in that reload time. We'll go ahead and take you to the next match. Alright. Garden of Joy. Same build, same everything. Last game that I played did not go well. Mostly because I could not track where the survivors were. Because they had Iron Will, Lucky Break, and Bite the Bullet, like, in all of their builds, or at least to some varying shuffling availability, and so, without my audio, I really can't tell where things are. The shot would have landed, but I hit a rock instead, so I got plus 10 stone. Farming my mats. You can shoot through these windows, by the way, on the Garden of Joy shack, which allows you to get these shots around here, which I'm sure that she wasn't expecting, but now she gets hit by it. Just sit here for a bit. Alright, so she goes around the outside. Doesn't even continue to play shack, because I think she feels that it is a dangerous maneuver. And see how she's looking behind herself, too? One thing we can do, continually... Oh, I almost had that, actually. Let's break this, because we're blind anyway. She's not mute, so we can... Oh, running into things I didn't know were obstacles. Hello there. Where is she going? Upstairs. I see, I see. I can probably get this person on the vault. Yes, I can. It'll look a little weird, but we still get the damage state for him anyway. We get that. Hit 2. First gen completes, but Garden of Joy is going to be a pain in my ass. Just because it's Garden of Joy, babies. Alright, down we go. And we see some scratch marks here from the tap. So let's see if we can chase this guy out. Maybe, potentially. He's trying to sit there and mend, but he knows that I'm on my way, so... Not a whole lot to be done about that. We can catch him on this window, maybe? Oh, I almost do, actually. Lean him back a bit. There we go. Now we do. I probably should have gone for the window side. No need, though. We able to just kind of predict the survivor movement through the window there and get the shot around the back of this, because this wall is short enough for us to pull around the back. These are just things that with time you'll learn to understand and recognize a Deathslinger, is that windows are unsafe for survivors just in general. You're a very good anti-loop killer, and you can hit around the back of a lot of obstacles quite often. I see Steve there. Thanks to both Deadman Switch and Gearhead giving us that information, so that's pretty good for us. Unfortunate that that generator gets completed, but that's okay. A pallet here? No. It's like some weird, bad 4-lane. I'm gonna pretend to aim down sight so that he dodges a little bit, gain some distance for ourselves. So you can just like tap the weapon, because that'll lead people to believe that you're gonna aim. Yep. I just deny him that. And then, oh, almost hit him on an angle he wasn't expecting, but I think he's just, like, jittering out of reflex, really. Like, I don't think he's actually trying to dodge anything. Oh, look out, Steve! Look out, Steve! He's gonna pre-drop. Should pre-drop, by the way. Pre-dropping is always a good idea. See if I can hit him with the same... Oh, it's Lithe. Hit him with the same thing we did on tap. Exact same tile, exact same knock. But you know what, that's just kind of how it works out with time. Another hook for ourselves, but with no regression, we're going to be kind of slow to keep up with survivors. Of course, we do have, like, gen blocking perks in the form of, or we have a gen blocking perk in the form of Deadman's Switch, but not a whole lot beyond that. And also, like, playing at 10 a.m. on, oh, I hit the railing. Of course I did. Alright, let's get going. Going for this person. No. Because they think that I'm on the Sable here. Yeah, we'll double back a couple times there. Take the hit there. Quite alright with me. He should have a pallet here. But it's not a safe pallet because similar to that window... Oh, wait. Oh, almost, actually. But I can swing through. Should be able to swing for this. Ooh. Not quite. He's going to vault it now. No, he's not. That's crazy. Anyway. Knock him down there. And because he's deep wounded, he can't use Dead Hard. One of the things that I will always tell people about Deathslinger, one of the cool things about him, is that you can't Dead Hard the stun from the harpoon. So if you get stunned by the Deathslinger, well, that sucks, because it just won't work. Like, you can't avoid the damage from going through. You can't Dead Hard it. If you Dead Hard into it, you just get stunned and then you get smacked anyway. Best time to use your Dead Hard as a, oh, wait, you're playing this palette. Okay. No, you're not. You're just pre-leaving into, like, a corner here. This is very strange pathing. Disable. Oh, I guess it makes sense if you have Finesse. She also probably knows that she has, we can also predict that she probably has Windows of Opportunity. You can hit over top of this, too. Because she hasn't dodged the last couple times we've aimed down sights, so that means that I can get that hit. Nice and easy. I see you here, too. You can shoot through these railings. That was what I was trying to do earlier on the Ormond game, but unfortunately we weren't able to get anything for it. So we'll reload here. She has after the Fung because she's in a weaker position. And now, see, she's trying to, like, dodge and crouch and everything. And with her being... Of course, like, it doesn't really matter what state she's actually in because we haven't hooked her before. But with her being in Deep Wound, we don't have to worry about Dead Hard or anything like that. Just because that's what we do. We don't worry about Dead Hard at all. You can kick this. The one downside of Whispers as well, in case you want to try and run a different perk, is that it is a perk that you're only using, like, intermittently for information, I guess. I was going for this tile. Oh, I could have shot that if there wasn't a tree there. But yeah, it gives you intermittent information, right? Hello. You don't get that with a medium vault. I can get this guy out the game too, I think. Going for Shack, but... Oh, okay, I'm just barely off. But I can't keep chasing this direction. I'm far behind on generators, and I'm far behind on any other pressures, so I think it's best to get Sloppy Butcher applied there, and then have that activate there, and then go for this here, and... You know, all that sort of jazz, right? But all these people are watching behind themselves, so I really shouldn't be taking any shots at range. Should be trying to get them off of less predictable loops and what have you. Hello. Get into chase with her. She has this window over to our right. See if I can beat her to it. No, she goes out that one. Maybe I can catch her here. No, I lost the 50-50 on that. The 50-50 was whether or not she was going to go for that window or not. And she instead goes out the front of main. And then out main here, and then to this God Palette here, which she wisely pre-drops. Like, you should pre-drop frequently against Deathslinger. It is a good idea, good use of your time, really. I can hit this now, because you're crouching too much. There we go. Realistically, like, what Slinger does well is he punishes you for using basic mechanics of the game, right? Should be able to get that, just barely off the backside, though. And I know where the tap is, so I'm going to go for him. I'm going to slug this for a little bit, just to keep our pressure up. There we go. Whew, I had to hit that shot or the game was lost. This guy's dead, so that's good pressure for me. We're going to pick up before anything, because I know that they don't have any way of pressuring me out here. They pick her up, but they won't have time to also save this guy, so that's fine by me. Damn, they healed through Sloppy Butcher just like that. But that's all three of them, literally all three of them here. And I can shoot that as I know my ranges on survivors here. Just something you gotta get used to eventually, like with time. You might be wondering, like, how do I get the perfect sends on Slinger? Well, the answer is... a lot of practice, a lot of time. But there's, if you play the Eyrie of Crows map, there's like the... Oh yeah, there's like the bad 4-lane with no window. But if you play the Eyrie of Crows map, that map specifically has those little graveyard kind of fences around it. And if you can aim your shot consistently and land shots on one of the tips of that, that does end up working out pretty well in your favor. Unfortunately, they both get the heal and they get the unhook off. We see where Steve is because of Gearhead. That is nice information to have. Hey buddy. How's it going? Where are we headed? How are we working this? He saw me inside the house, so there's really no masking it. What I should be doing is going straight back for the Sable here, because she's near an exit gate. I'm pretty sure I saw the Fung running off that direction towards the gate there, too. So, we're kind of in a lose-lose situation here, but we've done the best we can with the map and everything. I don't think I've played this particularly poorly, you know? So, I'll be quite okay with this. Something nasty you can do with Deathslinger is you can, like, pseudo-tunnel people out. So whenever you get a person unhooked... Where the hell did you go? You went for this gate? That's not a safe pallet, unfortunately, buddy. Oh, wait, no, it is. Oh, that tree is a lot larger than I thought it was. There we go. Line them up. Knock them down. We know the gate that they were on because of where the Fung was initially when she was running away on Gearhead. so we equally know exactly where everyone else is. They healed up over by the gate. Not at all surprising. See if I can get somebody here on the intercept. Oh wait, there she is. There you are. Ah, she got the unhook too. Take the hit here. We go for the Sable, because now Fung can't protect two of them at once, right? If I can get that hook back again. Aim a little lower, by the way, on things, because with that bush in the way there, the only reason I was actually able to get that hit was because I aimed low. And so when you aim low, you can go underneath a lot more obstacles than you actually realize. Survivors also tend to crouch a lot against Deathslinger. Okay, so, oh, there you are. Nice! And we get a hit on this guy, so this guy's dead. And I have to force this Fung out, so this is like a really good endgame return for us. I mean, realistically, they played it quite poorly. Is she out? She's out. Cool. That is a really lucky shot for us. But yeah, another tip is like to always aim low with Slinger. Survivors tend to crouch a lot. A lot of obstacles tend to kind of get in the way if you're trying to shoot over them. Because for me, whenever I'm shooting over top of like this rock, I have a tendency to aim a little bit too high. You really can trust the tip of the spear here and hit right over top of it. You see how I hit the bush on the far side there? So yeah, that's like, I don't know, another game of Slinger. One that we kind of brought back in the end game, but gosh, a little bit too close for my liking. Well, we're definitely not getting any of the easy maps for this video. I'm just getting randomly sent to all these, but you know what? That's okay. Maybe we're just getting them out earlier in the day so that when I stream later today, I won't be running into this problem. We do have whispers on, so that probably means that there's somebody over by our left here, or by the main gen. If I were to guess, around the back of main. Either way, I want to break both of these walls here. I walked back into our radius here. So, they're over on this gen on the far side, and then someone like in between here. From what I'm understanding, at least. So, one on here. At least one. Keep my red light away if I can. I didn't really do a good job of hiding it, though. Oh, they went around this side. I was not aware of that, but now I am. Hello there. Ooh, getting stuck on random stuff. The Eyrie special. Get a hit there. Doesn't use the pallet. And we can go ahead and take a hit here onto Claudette, who I think has Calm Spirit, if I'm reading that correctly. Another location, example of me being able to shoot through things. These things on Eyrie. If I have time as well, I'll demonstrate a little like aim trainer thing you can do to find your ideal sensitivity for Deathslinger. For me, my ideal sensitivity is 35%. I run 800 DPI for literally everything. Get our first hook before anything goes bad here. The gen does have good progress, but Gearhead giving us information on where this Trevor is. It's pretty good. Oh, nice dodge, actually. Really good dodge. He can't make it around another loop, though. I gotta remember that he dodges freely. Yeah. Oh, the double back. Wow. I was not expecting him to cycle back twice like that, but okay. I can hit him on this. It's not going to result in a hit around the backside, but it will result in the hit of damage, and that's more than okay for me. They get a gen done, they get the unhook, but I get to block that with Deadman's Switch and send him off to a place where he has to mend. He's walking now. Or he has, but we can see these blood spots, right? He's still there on the backside here. Or no, I think this might even be Shadow Step Boon. Don't go for the window. Don't you do it. Alright, cool. We do manage to play into that pretty well, which is nice. Pick you up. And I think that boon could even be exponential. Teams that usually play boons will stack multiple effects at once. I saw that. Let's go around the backside here. Because he might be sitting at this doorway, if I'm not mistaken. Could also be Kindred playing on this. Either way, whoever this was has left the vicinity. We know that there was someone there because Demon's Switch popping off means that someone had stopped repairing it after we had hooked the likes of Trevor Belmont. That's Sprint Burst? That is Sprint Burst. It's not going to get him much further, though. catch him as he's committing around to a corner. I think that maybe that's like a good piece of advice, is that you can kind of tell, generally speaking, when a survivor... I could have hit that, by the way. You can generally speaking tell when a survivor is going to commit to a direction, usually by ducking behind some piece of cover, right? Oh, damn. Right off the top of that. Let's see if I can get this. I should be able to. No, I can, but I need to aim a little lower. Again. There we go. There we go. Took us a second. Took us a second to get there, but we get there. They've set up the boon in the same location, by the way. And the reason I know that is because the people unhooked on the backside of this hook here, they healed immediately through Sloppy Butcher, and the only reasonable place that they would go to get the boon back up is the exact same location. And again, that generator has been re-blocked because of Deadman Switch, so we know that someone was there just now. Where they've gone to exactly, we have no idea. That is perpetual question. I don't see... Oh no, there is someone here. See these scratch marks here. Are they... I was right. I was right. They were in a locker up here. Didn't hear any sounds. Gonna hit this. Pull you downstairs, Sable. Knock you down. I see that person going for the unhook, so let's go interrupt it real quick. Should be easy enough. Hit that as well. At distance. Because in that specific instance, she's locked into this very narrow channel. When she's trying to go for that... Oh, where did I drop the Sable? There you are. Now we can pick you up. Now I'm okay with this. Because this means that she has to go and unhook while she's injured and has to mend. Which means that it's on the Alucard or the Trevor back there. So that's Trevor and Jake, and we know where Claudette is because of when we injured her, the direction that she ran to go and mend. So we can go back for this hook here. Nobody here. Main gen does have a lot of progress on it. I do want to kick it before someone can touch it with a Demon Switch. Hit that. If I remember correctly on this map, there should be... There we are. Hello, Claudie. Thank you. Thank you for the free down and everything. But yeah, with a Demon Switch, it blocks the generators, prevents us from putting the only real regression onto things, which is our... you know, kicking ability. Nobody on that gen. We do see Alucard here. This is the reason why we went ahead and blocked that. Which he's not gonna... Oh, he does complete it in time. I'm fine with this. Didn't take a hit here. I thought he wasn't gonna complete that in time, but he did. Oh, that doesn't hit quite in time. That might have been resilience. We gotta go back for this. Missing that shot makes us lose all the pressure on the Trevor. So we have to go back this direction. I keep intermixing Trevor and Alucard just because the long hair, expensive gown, like that, those sort of details are all very similar to me. Oh, she actually also doesn't double back on that. All right, that's fair enough. I do have Jake here, so I'm pressuring 2 survivors at once by being here, which is nice. I'm quite okay with this. Let's take a hit on you, get our Sloppy Butcher active. I do give him the most distance by doing this, though. That is kind of unfortunate. They did the boon again back behind this location, and I see that person on that gen back there. If that's Alucard, I can't tell, because, haha, XD, every aura is fucking red in this game. Okay, it's Sable. Sable's there. We see where Sable's going to, thanks to Gearhead. No, I don't hit her! No! That's so unfortunate. I would have actually had a free down there. Unlucky, dude. Oh, that's... This wall's not safe. See how we can just pull around the back of that? Again, something that you'll just learn to recognize with time with playing this killer is what walls are and are not, or pallets are and are not safe because of the obstacles that surround them specifically. Get a hook, or break this pallet here. I think this boon is back up again. So I want to go prevent that from being up, because it does... No, they've put it in a different location now. Demon Switch is still active on that gen, so we can't reactivate it right now. They're healing by Shack, And that's because last time when we chased the Claudette and the Jake... Okay, so we know that Alucard's back there. I think what I need to do is go for these people in Shack, because this gives me the largest amount of pressure. I'm, like, barely out of range there. That's very unfortunate. Oh, and I hit the window frame. There's 2 of them here, though. So we can pressure 2 people at once by being here, which is great news for me. Jake's also injured, so he has to pre-leave all this. That's definitely a play. We can't swing around the back of this. This rock's too big. But we can get her to have to mend and force her out this direction. Ideally, what I want to do is go back and focus on these people over here. What I don't know is where this Claudette's going. Okay, we can get this. Claudette should be dead. She's going to run the outside here, I think. No, she went around the backside. We got to go this way. I can't... Missing shots on any survivor is a surefire way to lose all of your pressure immediately. Gonna hit this, though. So that's pretty good. Gonna get Sloppy Butcher and force her to mend and turn around and go for the person that's here. That's also in danger, which is the Alucard. Damn. Moving in such a weird way. That's okay. Getting a lot of value this game out of Tin Oil Can because of how many shots I've missed, but that's alright. Typically, why is my chase music still playing? Hello? I'm not in chase video game. I'm not in chase video game. I can't hear anything. Hold on. I have a bug. I have chase music on, but I can't hear anything. Hello? Okay. So there's 2 injured people back here on this generator. What the hell? Love that for me. Ah, they left already. Oh, and they vault out that way? And now we're in proper chase here. Oh, I could have hit that too if I was a little bit faster on it. Oh, these safe pallets, I tell you what. So obnoxious. Oh my goodness. Eyrie of Crows. One of the worst maps for Slinger. Just again, like, you saw how many times I'm like, oh yeah, I can probably hit around this, but this rock's too big, or the map itself is pretty massive. We know exactly where they're going, by the way, because of where the last generator was completed. We know that they're going to be over by this gen, and I see Homeboy there. Hello there. Gamer. Detective Tap. I aimed a little bit too soon there. And also not like... Or, sorry, that's not Tap at all. What am I saying? I'm getting him mixed up with the guy from last game on Garden of Joy. Not a lot of room for him to dodge there at that range, so we do get a nice hit there. Not going to reload yet, because we want to gain all this distance back until he starts playing a loop. Now that he's playing this pallet here, we can reload. Pull around the backside here. And hit him at the range that we need to. There. Please! Oh my god, no! I'm getting cheated. I gotta reload. Vaults back. Oh, I almost hit him there too. But again, that's like another reason why Eyrie of Crows sucks so hard for this killer, is that you have so many obstacles that survivors are allowed to get stuck on. Oh, I know where they're going now. Cool. They have there's a lot of obstacles that survivors can get stuck on, and because of that, you do have this tendency for... There we go. You do have this tendency for survivors to be able to get themselves out of situations they normally wouldn't be able to get themselves out of. Where is that Sable? I don't think I need to lock in the 3K. I think this still, like, is a good showcase of my ability on the Slinger, and my lack of. Like, I know that I have a lot to learn, a lot to gain from. Oh, and we actually do get the 2K at the end of the day, so that actually works out quite nicely for us. But yeah, I hope my commentary, it's not really too different from my base commentary, but I'm trying to explain my thought process, the reason why I'm going to different gens, the shots that I'm taking because of like how I see them line up and everything. But if there's any clarification that you'd like, you can go ahead and ask me in the comments below, because I will gladly tell you more about this. Or tell me like what you think I can do to improve on my educational commentary. At any rate, that's going to be the end of the match. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and goodbye.